Hello guys, I'm Jade from CubeMars. Today we will introduce you how to connect our third version 18 series model with our Apple computer. Before we start, we need to prepare these things. One R-Link for configuration, the third version 18 model, a power supply, and also a PC. Then you can start. First, connect R-Link serial port to the model. And then you can choose which power supply you want to use to connect the motor. Here today, I will use this power line to connect the motor. And then you need to plug the R-Link to our PC's USB. There will be a red light on the R-Link, which means the R-Link works normally. Here, all the cables are connected successfully. Then, please open the power supply. Then you will find there is a blue light on the motor, which means the motor is successfully connected with the power. After all cables are connected successfully, then you need to open up our computer. So if you didn't download our Apple computer before, you need to open our official website and download it. Let's begin to connect our motor with our Apple computer now. First, click Refresh. And then it will show the corresponding count on your PC. Then click Connect. At this moment, a green prompt appeared on the screen, and it shows that you are connected to COM3 successfully. Congratulations! Now you successfully connected our motors with our Apple computer. Then you can smoothly use it now. Let's first move to the basic settings. Here, you can configure both motor and CAN communication settings. Let's look at the motor configuration pages. In this section, you can read and write parameters. You can also use this interface to identify and calibrate the encoder parameters. However, we do not recommend randomly adjusting these parameters during use. Each model comes pre-configured from the factory. When powered on and connected to the Apple computer, the displayed parameters are the factory defaults. So you don't have to do any modifications on it. Next, I will introduce you the application configuration. These settings allow you to configure CAN communication based on your own application. I will briefly explain two CAN communication feedback modes. First one is periodic, and next one is inquiry feedback. Periodic feedback mode sends feedback at fixed intervals based on CAN speed, while query-based mode sends feedback only in response to valid motor commands. Users of our version 2 models may recall that under MIT mode, only query mode was available. In this upgrade, we've combined servo and MIT modes, so periodic return is now also supported in MIT mode. Also here, you can modify your desired CAN ID, baud rate, and timeouts through these settings. Next is advanced settings. This page allows a wide range of modifications depending on your needs. However, I still do not recommend making changes here, especially if you are a first-time user. Incorrect settings may cause abnormal motor behavior. If you have already made changes and experienced issues, the following buttons might help. But detailed instructions will be provided in later videos. Also here, you can choose your firmware and update it. Detailed steps will be covered in later videos too. On the real-time status interface, you can check all the information of your models, including the version, firmware version, bus volt, bus current, motor temperature, phase current, motor temperature, power, out RPM, angle, mode, and the condition of the motor. In the middle part of the screen, you can check the real-time status of the motor. These sections allow you to monitor real-time feedback and debug terminal interface, and it can also generate visual graphs. On the far right are our control modes. First one is servo control modes. Second one is MIT control mode. Also here, you can do unit settings. You can change the unit you want to show according to your own applications and conditions. Also, according to different power poles and gear reductions, you can do different settings like RPM, ERPM, rad, and DPS. First is servo motor control. Here, you can change your desired position, desired speed, and desired acceleration. Also, you can choose which loop you want to use, multi or single. And also, here is the general control. You can modify the torque, position, current, brake current, speed, and also the duty cycle as you need. Now, I will show you how to control our motor under servo mode. Here, I will choose multi-loop control. Now, I want to set my desired position as 1000 degrees, and the speed is 2000. Acceleration as 2002. Now click Start. You will see that the motor is rotating and also the angle is changing on the real-time status. Now, as you can see, the motor is rotating and finally reached to the 1000 degree. Also here, you can click Set Origin. When you click it, you will find that you successfully set 1000 degree as the origin of the motor. If you want to back to the origin you set before, I do not recommend you directly click Back Origin here, because the motor will back to the origin at a very high speed. That may lead some problems. For the MIT control mode, you can change the desired position, desired speed, desired torque as you need. Here, I want to change the desired speed into 2. Also the KD. And then, here I click Start. The motor is rotating as you need. Now I have shown you all the basic operation procedures for our Apple computer system. And if you want to power off the motor, please first click Disconnect. And then you need to directly power off your power supply. And the final step is to completely remove all the connecting wires together.